Welcome back to another video. My name is India. Today is Sunday. I am in the parking lot of church with my mom and my kiddo back there. We're gonna do a full day of eating. I got my coffee. Let's get to it. Friends, I am finally home. This video almost didn't happen. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna start prepping my meal for today, prepping my food. I really don't have a big appetite right now. It is a little past 3 p.m. It's 3:10. Typically have my meals around like 4 p.m. So I am going to start prepping my food. We're gonna have us a little bit of a story time here, because my day has kind of been thrown off some, so we're just gonna bring it around full circle. When I do these OMAD videos, when I do these what I eat videos, it is to motivate you, it is to help you out on your journey. So let's start prepping some of this food and we're gonna talk a little bit. So I kind of have an idea of what I'm gonna eat today. You know, I'm always thinking about food, so I'm always thinking steps ahead about my meals. So I have this salad right here I got from a takeout restaurant not too long ago, but it's gonna be time for me to eat this. This is what it's looking like. So I might have that with my meal. I might mix that, and so I'm gonna mix that salad. I have a bag of spinach down here, just like a little bit of spinach that I want to get rid of. That's what it's looking like. So I'm gonna kind of chop this up really fine and add it with my salad. So let's put that in the stack of food that we're gonna eat. That's how I do, guys. I also, let me see. Y'all want to see my refrigerator? See what it's looking like? Okay. I don't know. I'll save these tomatoes. They're not bad yet. I can save those for another day. Y'all, the struggle. Am I struggling? Okay, yeah, this right here. So now we getting to the back. I have these peppers here. I've had these in here for a while. They look good, but once I start chopping into them, we'll see what that looks like. So got the peppers. I'm thinking about making me like some sausage and peppers. I have some turkey sausage in here as well, some turkey sausage, so I might chop this up. And I gotta get rid of this because I got like 2 of these in here, and so yeah, I'm looking for a date. You know, I mean, it's sealed, you know. We're gonna chop this up. We're gonna roast it, make like some kind of something. Oh Lord, I think I'm gonna just work with that for now and see how it looks and see how my calories kind of break down. But yeah, while I'm starting this, let's talk. Let's do a little bit of talking. I'm gonna want something sweet. Have you guys ever seen paper cutting boards? I love these, man. These are a game changer. So I'm gonna use this to start cutting up some of my sausage and my peppers. And I don't know, I'm excited about this. Am I showing my age? Am I telling my age a little bit? Okay, so let's sit down and talk real quick. This is gonna be the quickest story time ever. I just wanna really bring light to it. You know, it's certain things. I like sitting down and thinking about things and thinking about how things make me feel, how it affects the way that I just operate on a normal basis, right? And so as you guys saw, like you literally saw me, my mom, and my daughter sitting in the car. This was before church, right? And I'm so glad I got that little clip or whatever, because it's like, it was perfect timing. So I was in the car with my mom and my daughter, left church. My sister mentioned that some of her medication was ready at our local drugstore. We call them drugstores. I'm telling my age, right? And so after church, we decided to run some errands and go pick up my mom's medication for her, right? And I was in my mom's car, so her car is registered to her. She has a handicap placard. It was prescribed to her from her doctor. So everything's in my mom's name, right? And so we go to the drugstore. I park in a handicap spot because I have my handicapped mother with me. Okay, my mother, she is visibly handicapped. She has the placard, which is up to date. I'll even insert a picture. I took a picture of it. She has her placard, which is visible in her car, which her car is registered to her name. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to set up the picture for you. And if you guys are not familiar, if this is your first video you've ever seen of me, my mom has had 9 strokes and she has a ton of other, you know, health issues going on with her as well. So, you know, again, my mom is visibly handicapped. So we're parked. We get back into the car from the store. We're still parked at the store, and I'm having a casual conversation with my mom, my daughter. I'm like, hey, you guys want me to pick up lunch? You know, while we're out, it'll be, you know, a good idea to pick up some food so we can just bring it back. You know, it's a casual day. We're laid back. We're lazy. We don't want to do anything. So we're still parked in this parking spot, just having a conversation about food and what to eat. And so I see this law enforcement official, and again, I'm not gonna give like any kind of detail. I'm telling this story to really help you understand, or so we can start to understand why, you know, anytime our days are just off a little bit, why is that the reason for us to just be off with our plans and just to, I don't know, just to throw our days away, right? And so this law enforcement official came up to the driver's seat window where I was sitting. The car was still running. And I saw him driving around the parking lot. You know, I didn't think anything of it. I didn't care. Obviously, I'm not in the wrong. I'm not doing anything. And so this officer's presence, it doesn't bother me. Again, because I'm not intentionally doing anything wrong. Now, had I seen him driving around and I had a warrant out for my arrest, or, you know, I was parked in a handicapped spot and I wasn't supposed to be, like, then I would have reacted differently. But I don't care about him or his presence because I'm not doing anything wrong. Okay, so he comes up to the window. He starts questioning why I'm parked in that handicapped spot. Now, again, the handicap placard is visible and it's hanging from the rear view mirror, and it's clear as day that there's about a good 2 years before this thing even expires. So that's number one. Number two, once he approached the vehicle, he was able to see that my mom was visibly handicapped. Okay, so that's number two. At this point, you know, why are you even here? You don't need to keep talking to me, and you don't need to keep threatening my family, okay? And so now you see that my mom, who is handicapped, you see her walker, she needs assistance with walking, right? You see that she has a walker folded up in the back seat. Like, so at this point, it's like, what are you doing? And so he started to mention something about the DMV, her license plate, this, that, or whatever, right? And I'm like, I'm second guessing myself. You know, he's trying to intimidate me. I'm like, dang, well, what are we doing wrong? The guy threatened to write me a ticket, talking about if this don't match up with this, if I run this and this ain't what it's supposed to be, then I'm gonna write you a ticket. Like, you're threatening to write me a ticket. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, like once you sit down and start thinking about certain things, just a lot doesn't add up. You know, my adrenaline was pumping then, and so I'm second guessing all the time. I'm like, well, is this placard, does it belong to my sister? Is it in her name? You know, we got a lot of handicapped people in my family, so I don't know. I'm like, well, did it get mixed up with something? Like, and now that I just have time to sit and think about it, you know, none of it made any sense. Like, this shouldn't even have been a conversation. This man shouldn't have been at my window to begin with. But all that to say, you know, that threw me off. Like, I was so irritated, to say the least. I was so irritated, and that just made me not want to, do what I had planned for today, right? I was going to do my little video, my one meal a day. Sometimes on the weekend, I do like showing my meals. That made me not want to do that. I didn't want to film anything. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to eat good and eat healthy, which will bring me to another point. But it threw my day off. Like, I don't know. It threw me completely off. And I say all that because, I'm like, I'm going to keep doing what I had planned, right? And I was thinking, like, why do we do that? Anytime something inconvenient happens to us, or anytime something is not ideal, for whatever reason, we give up on ourselves. We give up on our plans. It derails our whole day, our whole week. And especially with me and diet, anytime something happens and it's not ideal, the first thing I do is run to changing my diet. Now, mind you, I love the way I eat. The way I eat is very convenient. I don't do a lot. I don't do anything extra. So it's not like I'm looking for convenience. It's not like I'm looking for something that's enjoyable, because I sincerely love how I eat. And again, it's convenient. And so I was thinking to myself, like, why am I wanting to give up on how I eat or what I eat or what I do for the rest of the day because of this inconvenience, because of this non-ideal situation, and we do that a lot. And we have to start accepting certain things, right? Our days are not going to be perfect. We're not going to have these rays of sunshine every single day to where we're feeling extremely motivated to eat the perfect diet or to do the perfect, exercise routine. That's not going to happen. And once we start accepting that, every day is not going to be ideal. Once we start accepting that and still continuing to live our lifestyle, this is a lifestyle. This is a commitment, right? It's not one of those things where you can just give up on, right? We're trying to make progress, if you will, just towards being better overall. So we can't keep letting every small detail ruin our day. Every small detail, we can't give up on ourselves because of that, okay? And so again, I'm just going to continue with my day. I'm going to move forward. And the reason I told that story is because, like, I was so upset and so annoyed. Like, that interaction was like completely unnecessary. And what got me mad is you have my mom over here who's visibly upset, and she's trying to explain certain things to this officer. I had to look at my mom. I'm like, be quiet. Like, she has had 9 strokes. This woman doesn't need to explain anything to an officer. Clearly, she's handicapped, and you questioning why we're parked in this spot? Are you kidding me? Oh, Lord, listen, guys, I don't care about myself, but when it comes to my family, my daughter, my mom, my sisters, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. So if any man calls me crazy, he's telling the truth. When it comes to my people, I'm crazy, y'all. But I got this oven on. I got this food in this oven, y'all. It's 4:06. So it's like an hour later. I still don't have an appetite, but I have this salad built. I have my food cooking in the oven. It is almost done, y'all. So let's get to it. Let's start to eat. A lady at the event I was working yesterday gave me 2 cases or 2 boxes of these things right here. And so, yeah, I'm definitely going to have some dessert. It's like a pastry with some kind of apple filling. And so, yeah, these are like 100 calories each. I just looked up some things online. So, yeah, I'm going to have a few of these because I think I have room. There goes my sausage and my peppers. Let's get it plated. Yes, ma'am. Okay, now, my appetite is back. I think I'm ready to eat. I think so. Get a good look at this spread. Like, we're not playing around today. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you at this point. Look how big this plate is. This is full. Look how big this salad is. This is full. So we're going to do a calorie breakdown. And listen, you saw my last video. One of my tips to successful, sustainable weight loss was to eat more. here you go. Like, look at how much this is. And I also mentioned to prioritize eating whole single ingredient foods. So obviously this over here, this is not a whole food. We got some baked goods, but what did I do? I prioritized eating them peppers, right? We got cucumbers, tomatoes, we got spinach, lettuce. That's the priority. That is the bulk of the meal. And so when you do that, you know, you can enjoy a little bit of something. You get what I'm saying? All right, let's break down these calories because I don't want you to unfollow me at this point, okay? This salad, I have spinach under here. I counted the spinach as about 15 calories. The whole salad, all in all, was about 210 calories. So we have the tomatoes, we have a bed of greens, we have some cucumbers, and we have some feta cheese on there. The cheese is really the bulk of the calories for this. All right, and we have these peppers. The peppers were only 125 calories. And that turkey sausage, I used the whole thing, y'all. The whole thing, turkey sausage, was almost 650 calories. So that's the most caloric thing that we have. And then all in all, just the 2 plates here, which to be honest, I might not even eat all of this. If I do, great. If I don't, even better. But just with these plates alone, this was like right at 1,000 calories. So if we're counting my coffee from earlier, which was around like 150 calories, that's 1,150 calories, you know, for my meal. And again, if you're not familiar, most times I do eat only 1 meal a day. And so like I mentioned, I said, I'm gonna want some dessert. I'm gonna want something extra. So I have 5 of these for 100 calories each. This is 500 calories. So this bumps my daily caloric total to 1,644 calories. This video turned out longer than I expected. And guess what? You still here. You're right here. So do me a favor. If you by any chance made it this far in this video, consider subscribing to my channel. Like I keep telling you, stop being weird. Don't be weird, okay? Do not be weird, girl. Thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck on your journeys, and I will see you in the next one.